Good morning. Good morning. We are live. It is 5 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's also Friday. So, pretty excited about it being Friday, getting through the week. So, I might ask you, how's the week gone? Is there anything that you wanted to get done that you didn't? Was there anything that's been kind of a recurring theme over the last month? The should be doing this, the should be doing that. Well, there's usually a reason for something continuing to not get done. I always thought that procrastination was just something people did. Oh yeah, no, you're a human. You always you have to procrastinate. It's just you can't do any of your assignment. Thinking back on school, you can't think of any of your assignments, any of that on doing that ahead of time or writing a 10-page paper before the 48-hour mark, right? Well, this procrastination and trying to figure out the difference, as this is something I'm continuing to work on. Many of my clients are always chipping away and working on, only the far few in between, in my experience, don't procrastinate anything. And even people, so I work with real estate agents a lot to make sure that they're up in the morning, that they're taking advantage of their day. They have a plan in place, they have the right fun breathing exercises, tools to lay out their day, make sure they're on point with their actions. And even a lot of these people in these service-based businesses have to respond rather quickly, such as when a new listing pops up for them and it's in a really hot area at a lower price, and they're going to have to do a lot of work with it right off the bat, or vice versa. It's something that they didn't expect to come up during walkthrough or etc. Real estate agents know the home buying process in and out, and how a lot of times there's things you can and you cannot control. But the more that we can be in front of what we are trying to be doing, can help reduce feeling overwhelmed and procrastination on things like paperwork, marketing campaigns, reading that extra book, starting those social media posts that we have been talking about for a long time. That's the trade-off, right? We can, if we go on to procrastinate something, we get the luxury of not having to do it right now. We get the luxury of kicking back, kicking our feet up, watching the show, watching something on our phones, something along these lines. We get this satisfaction. That's our break. That's the trade-off, right? You go hang out with your friends and do it later. And then there's this pull of our attention. And I think it has a lot to do with feeling overwhelmed. It's kind of like this lingering or some type of buildup that when we procrastinate, that we know we have to be doing. You're joking with your friends, you're having your beer. I really should be doing that. I got to do a lot. It's going to suck later. Got to do that. Oh, it's going to be terrible. Got to do that. And just hanging out, drinking, talking about how you guys are pushing stuff off. And the negative buildup to that, to actually getting into the task, can just make it so much worse. And this overwhelming feeling of knowing that it could be more difficult can cause many of us to get overwhelmed, many of us to just feel insane rushes of anxiety, confidence issues. And overall, I would argue people who procrastinate have lower quality of work. And nowadays, lower quality work, just depending on your goals, right? And the career that you're in. But say if you're a real estate agent, real estate professional, that space is competitive. I can throw a rock out this window and probably hit a realtor in the head. And knowing that the quality of the work must be good, and that if this is the type of job that we really want to do, if you want to work in a competitive space, you cannot procrastinate everything and be successful. Sure, there's a handful of demigods who are out here who can just wait till the last minute, give it a golden touch. But let's not be a fool and think we are the exception to the rule. We are not the exception to the rule. Chances are. So why risk that? So if you decided this is the career you want to go, you want to be self-employed, the type of people I work with, we have to discipline ourselves to get up in the morning, to have the tasks laid out the night before, to have a really good idea of what it is we want to do today. Say we're in this position, which I argue is a privileged position because it's beautiful. We get to pick and choose the times we get up and get to work and work on something we enjoy. It's just when we have choice, we can kind of go with the line of thinking from yesterday's video, short-term gratification over long-term gratification. And that can be really dangerous on the topic of procrastination. So we're trying not to get too disgruntled from laying it out, having a plan in place to where we can chip away at it, at least even getting the first 25% done. Say today, there's something you're procrastinating. It's a marketing campaign to get more people out there, to let more people know that you are a real estate agent, you are trying to buy and sell homes, or maybe you started your own beauty salon and you simply just need more butts in the seat. Well, laying out the plan ahead, maybe you can make Friday your super fun planning Fridays. If you're starting to feel that overwhelming feeling, you start to think of the big to-do list that you haven't gotten into quite yet, and you want to pull back and you want to dive into it a little bit at a time. Maybe today's the day. Maybe just jumping on the show. If anyone's joining us, thank you so much for tuning in. That you sit down and you brainstorm a little. What could I get done today? That would be fun. That would push me closer to my goals. That'd make me feel a little fulfilled. Does procrastination bother me? Does it beat me up? Does it slow me down? A lot of times with procrastination, we had talked about that you're pushing it off. You're starting to feel some anxieties about what you know you need to be doing because you're out drinking with friends, and then it's on the back of your mind. So you're not really totally there. You're not totally present trying to enjoy what it is you're trying to be doing. So if that's chipping away at you, maybe even go crazy on it because people are insane, so we have to try insane things. Reverse procrastination. Like, Tanner, what's reverse procrastination? Well, it's essentially just getting it done right when you get it. As soon as you get it, if you can do a task within a minute, do it right now. Right now. If you're thinking about, oh, I need to talk to this person, you send them a text right now. Start living for the now. Start taking action in the now. Because when we push things off, when we procrastinate, it creates anxiety, negative emotion, hurting our confidence, all these horrible things that we don't want. Like, business and life is already hard enough. So why compound it further with the stress of putting something off that you know it's not that difficult to do? You know you've done it 100 times. You just need to sit down and get it done. Because you're going to eventually have to do it. If you want to succeed, you're going to have to eventually do it anyway. Versus if you do it on the front end, this is where it's great. If you do it on the front end, you feel amazing, way more present, excited to say go out and do things with friends, to go try out a new adventure, because humans like to earn things. To a pretty solid degree. We truly get a lot of fulfillment when we complete something This could be that report that you've been wanting to fill out for the new client. This could be your outreach to try and get more clients. That's predominantly a lot of times what I'm working with clients on, is just getting more new business on that end and making sure our focus and energy is in alignment. Just having the important things down for your personal health, having the right workout equipment at home, or picking out the right gym that gives you the right feel and environment to motivate you to go work out today, to get yourself in shape, to get yourself in a position to educated, working on your craft, reading books, so you can actually take advantage of the opportunities that come your way. To say that no one gets any opportunities, do we really believe that? No opportunities at all? How many libraries are out there? Can't go in there and can't go grab one book. Nobody knows that reading is very, very helpful and can be ammunition. So people will either get their shit done. You'll either get up, rolling out on top of it this Friday morning, or you'll sleep in. How do you want to show up? Your competition's out here working. If you're a coach, if you're a morning coach, I invite the competition, because I know my ass is out here working. I know it's 5 a.m. and that I'm putting a plan together to really make sure that my client success plan, anti-regret plans are on pace, on track. And that's why I'm able to charge and work with the people I get to work with, is because we're doing it. And if we can just, any type from this comment, if you get enough value of it, and this can be inspiring enough to you to just get up 10 minutes earlier this Friday, just do one extra set on your workouts. Maybe you write the first word for your book. Maybe you just do a brain dumping exercise in your journal, writing out what it is you want to get done before the weekend starts. He has a really cool video business. He kind of goes through the weeks, and then at noon on Friday, emergency alarm. Is there anything else that must be done before the weekend? Is there anything that must be done before you go out and you have beers, you go watch sports, you go try to mingle with the friendly people of the city? Whatever it may be, ask yourself, what is the most important task for my business? Actually, because you could turn my coaching business into, I'm in the business of getting new clients and I coach for free because I genuinely enjoy it. What is the task that actually gets people to hand you a check? Is it the negotiation? Is it just the idea, the prospect, and getting the initial coaching session and then trying to close the coaching session? What is that for you? And how can you improve your skills to improve your conversion rates with that, to improve your overall delivery with that? How much value are you getting out of it? I'm talking to a lot of coaches and they don't even have coaches. I'm like, hey, yeah, coach, who's coaching you? How are you improving? What are you gonna? And they're like, no, I don't need to do that. It's like, okay, you're selling a business that you don't want to invest in yourself. And I'm sure there's situations for that. And a lot of coaches are a lot older, and this can, I don't want to make assumptions, and certain people's businesses need certain requirements, but I'll always be an advocate for getting coaching for your business, or at least joining an organization or getting a mentor. One of those three. Willpower sucks. We say it all the time. Needs some type of accountability. especially if you notice that you continue to be procrastinating. So if you're procrastinating, you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling some anxiety, maybe you need to just put some accountability in place, such as a coach, where you can go to talktotanner.com if you're self-employed. Those are the only type of people I work with. But I'm sure if you do work a regular job, we can help find you somebody who would be a right fit. So you either get a coach, long-winded answer. You join an organization. I personally joined BNI. I've been finding the most success out of that. They're international. They're huge. They have giant databases, great tools and stuff like that. You can check them out. Or you find a mentor. Essentially, I'd found a mentor when I first became a realtor in the city of Chicago, and before I started the coaching company. Just someone who was farther down the road than you, who you can go work for free. You can pay for a coach, you can pay and join an organization, or you can try and go find a mentor. Those I have found, and we can break each of these down further on the show, and we will. But starting there, if you're procrastinating, look for some type of outside accountability. Look for some way to make your environment to where you can get started, get excited about it, get up early. Maybe the first thing you do is you're like, damn it, I have heard that getting up at 5 a.m. can change my life for the better. I'm hearing this guy yell on camera about it every single day, about how he keeps getting stuff done, how he keeps helping people, how it's really helping his own situation, his own life. When are you going to join the 5 a.m. club? Would you even dare to try it for a week? 1 week? What would you be losing? Would you be losing those TV shows at night, the movies at night, the video games at night, eating unhealthy snacks at night? What are you trading? If you have a plan in place and you're more of a wolf style and you get it done at night, I would challenge you to try the lion lifestyle, working and getting the most difficult stuff in the morning. Try both. The mornings have just been way better. So again, this Friday, what can you do to feel that you're gaining progress, you're avoiding procrastination, and you're feeling more excited and fulfilled when it's time to actually go out and enjoy yourself so you can be in the moment? But when we put stuff off, we have it lingering in our head, we're worried, the anxiety's thriving. I don't know who wins out of that situation. And I know it's not you. That's it for us today. We kind of wrapped it up. Just wanted to give a quick little speech thought on procrastination. You're probably wondering behind me, what is that behind me? Those are my different price products. Those are the development of my self-directed course, my 3-month coaching one-on-one program, having a book that I'm writing that'll hopefully be coming out next year. And then also, well, you get the free TV show. So if you know any real estate friends who are trying to get up, take advantage of their morning, and go through an intensive program that's going to really push and test your personal development, then please send them over to talktotanner.com. I always appreciate and honor the fact that I get to come on here early in the morning, take charge of the day, and have some fun while we're doing it, damn it. It's okay to have fun, people. It's okay to enjoy yourself. It's okay to smile. Hold the door for someone and smile today. What's one nice thing you can do for somebody? Damn it. Put a smile, something to put a smile on your face, and remember that all that you have is what you have. Your reality is your present moment. So you might as well make the most of it. You might as well have fun with it because it goes by fast. It goes by so fast. But we're not going to let that deter us. We're going to use it as rocket fuel. I guess we could say, to help enjoy it more, to help inspire us to avoid procrastination, taking advantage of what's in front of us. Some will, some won't. Will you be getting up at 5 in the morning? That's up to you. If you like the video, if you get value out of the content, please like, share with friends. This is it for me this week. We have the weekend off. Got a trip. Girlfriend and I, we're going with some friends to Milwaukee. It's going to be a blast. And the fact that we had showed up all 5 days for the 5 a.m. show, we had reached out to the people trying to grow our business. Feel a lot better about going out and trying to enjoy ourselves. And that's what life's really all about. Thanks so much. Happy Friday. It's 5 a.m. We're up, we're rolling, and we're getting it done. Until next time.